Today's interview tip is show me, don't tell me. Okay, now what does that mean? Now, before we move forward, as always, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner. Okay, so show me, don't tell me. Okay, guys, in every interview process, people obviously are doing a lot of talking. Okay, and they use a lot of descriptors to talk about how they are as a candidate. You know, they're highly motivated. They're a hard worker. They put in a lot of effort. You know, they are super driven. You know, they're career focused. They use a lot of these adjectives that everyone can do. Everyone can say those same words. And believe me, 99.9% of candidates use very similar descriptors. The difference between the candidates that stand out and that don't stand out are the ones that show them throughout the interview process that, for instance, they are a hard worker. So what does that look like? As opposed to me just saying hard worker, which means nothing, because especially when I ask candidates, what did you do to prepare for this interview? A lot of them maybe went on the website, they checked out my background on LinkedIn, they put in minimal work, they looked at the products. These are very generic, standard, actual things that you could do before the interview. You know, the ones that stand out put in the extra work. Okay, they are contacting multiple reps at the company. They're trying to speak to different individuals that know me as a manager and what makes me tick, you know, from my background. They put in a lot more research. You know, if they're going to do a presentation, you know, for instance, which I'm totally against these, but if you're going to do a 30, 60, 90, you know, you're not just going on ChatGPT and typing in sample 30, 60, 90 for a medical sales role. They're actually speaking to reps, you know, or other individuals that know about that specific territory to come up with a game plan that shows the doctors' names that are involved, the actual processes that you're going to use, the volume that they can get from each physician to hit, you know, the desired goals of the company. And when you go to that level and put in that effort, you know, all these things add up to now when you're saying to a manager, I'm a hard worker, no one's going to outwork me. I showed you instead of told you. So that is a big difference, guys. So all along the way, no matter what descriptor you're using, don't just use a descriptor. Show something in your background with previous successes that you had, previous territories that you may have turned around, you know, the leadership boards that you've been on, the awards that you went on. Don't just use descriptions. Have the backup of your previous experience and successes to show them. Make sure you do that on every interview, and I guarantee you're going to stand out.